But when men fall in love, it damn near makes them angry.
And we understand the difference between infatuation, desire, and true love. We're not in a rush. We've been cheated on.
My name's Adana, and the first thing I thought was like, I don't know if you're like high.
I finally arrived. So I'm taking men on dates.
Says me to all passport bros that come to the South to find a trad wife for an exotic girlfriend. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
When women realize we're in love, we become all giddy and just like, oh my God, yes, I'm in love. Oh my God. But when men fall in love, it damn near makes them angry. It makes them feel some type of way because now they care about how you feel. Now they feel responsible for your well-being. If it's a good man.
Responsible for their well-being because that's what we've been taught. I would like to know, do women feel the same way? It's not that we're upset, but we're not giddy. And we're not in a rush because there's no benefit of rushing that kind of connection. And we understand the difference between infatuation, desire, and true love. Those of us who have done the work understand that we are valuable. We understand that love is a commitment that says our fates are bound together. We don't share our core vulnerability except with the woman that we love. And we understand that she could take everything from us, intentionally or unintentionally, maliciously or obliviously. We've been through some things. We're not in a rush. We've been cheated on. We've worked extremely hard to build the things that we have, and we understand what we stand to lose.
So just know that if you got a man that finally loves you, it's not going to be easy for him as it is for you. And this is because he goes into protect mode. He goes to, okay, I got to take care of this thing. Like anything a man loves, he takes care of. So when he begins to love it or love you, that means it's his responsibility. And if a man has not made you his responsibility, it simply means that he hasn't come to love you yet.
If a man has done his work, he's disarmed the false impression that he is your savior. He does not plan on treating you like a child. He's seeking reciprocity. He's looking for the evidence that you're dependable, trustworthy, refined, and ready to take the next step. Energy matching on its own is not a sign of a good man. Don't be surprised if the nature of his energy is different than yours. And don't throw a fit about it, because that is a sign of immaturity, and he will walk away. Butterflies on their own are not a sign of love. True love is not a thrill ride. It's not a roller coaster. It's calming, steady, and consistent. Infatuation and excitement are not love. Love is proven. Love is earned. Love cannot exist without trust and understanding. If you're prepared for the journey, he plans to spend the rest of his life with you, God willing, so he's not in a rush. Don't be seduced by fireworks and things that fade quickly, for that is not the nature of love. And please show respect to this creator. She is a gem.
Yes, and as the man said, that's not a sign of love. Woman, and you see so many women say, we've lost the spark. The spark is not there. The butterflies aren't flying anymore. Feelings, and more feelings. And a man doesn't do it that way. And as the man said, definitely respect to the creator because she gets it. Why does she get it? She's done the work herself. She understands she needs to be patient. And see, the power women have is they have the ability to be more patient than men. And they don't realize that. And what happens is when a woman is irresponsible and doesn't take care of things, she won't realize that a man is probably more patient than her. He's just not saying nothing. Women get tricked by that. And the man that doesn't say nothing is because he's listening. He's hearing and listening to everything that's happening around him and judging the world that way. So don't sleep. A lot of women have good men, thinking men, Men that are ready to plan a future, men that are ready to take care of them and a family and don't know how to treat him and push him the wrong way when a man is dealing with his own things that he has from the past. Because men go through trauma too, not just women, but they act like they don't want to go through problems. But let me go on to the next one.
This lady went from no thanks to can I get a cut when she discovered her reject was rich.
That's fun.
Let's go ahead and go to some of these ladies and see why they end up popping their balloons. Okay? All right. Your name popping.
My name's Adana, and the first thing I thought was like, I don't know if you're like high.
Assume too much.
Your eyes are like, they look like you're not there. Are you on?
I'm actually fully here. Your eyes are red too, so kind of a similar thing.
Are you on something right now or no?
No, I don't do any type
So
of drugs.
I wasn't sure because they look like they're really red. So that's one. And then as I heard you speak more, it sounded like you're looking for someone to build you up. Like you want someone to speak on your behalf. Am I me or like like what kind of representative?
He's looking for a woman that can help present him. I gotta explain.
On about what? So I was it's like I was confused, and then I'll just leave it at that. So that was it.
Now, is Adana your type?
Adana actually is. You know, her hair, I like her style. I like that color on her. I think if she got to know me maybe a little bit more, she would like me. Talks her sophistication, I think she would be somebody that probably could be my A1A if I were to run my business and include her in it.
Which way for the business?
As far as somebody as a CEO just like me, so you can take over my same businesses, vice versa, represent those things, respectability to other people. So say if we're talking about my modeling career, you can speak on my behalf me with things like agency.
You see, she's starting to look interested, right? She just rejected this man. And I get why he's kind of giving her another shot because it's a dating show. He's figuring she doesn't know me. She's rejecting, pop the balloon. She's popping a balloon off of first impression, which is true. And women need to learn this, right? A game show like this is not good because they think first impression, that's it. Men think like that too, but for the most part, I don't. Why don't I? Because you will never know someone from the first time of meeting them. You never know them. You never know why it's happening, what's happening, if they're just presenting themselves a certain way. You never know anything about a person. But she judged that way. Now he's giving another shot. Maybe he's thinking how I'm thinking, but most likely not. So you know what, man? You probably should have kept it moving.
To be your agent?
No.
Like what's the cut?
Oh, she's a gold digger. Way over town.
A partner.
Wait, okay, so you'll be the model, help build your portfolio?
There will be a business unit. You will learn me and what I do and how to do that on my behalf, and I will learn the same to you.
I get a cut?
Absolutely.
Okay, so
I'm scouting for young talent right now to sign to new record labels. That's gonna be the next 10 years. Some of the biggest artists you probably don't know about yet. Do act. I'm in New York Fashion Week upcoming this 2024 year.
same. Okay. Do you have any artists that?
Yes.
Do you have a studio?
Yes. Buckeye area, Buckeye, Arizona.
Is it elaborate?
Yes. Group LLC. That's my name. Cinco the Wolf.
You have an engineer and all that?
You hire people. I employ people. I'm 28 years old. Before this, I was one of the youngest account managers with a company called CenturyLink. They're called Lumen now. I made about $250,000 there on my own just from the contracts that I signed around the state. So you may move into an apartment and they live there. About 3 years ago, I established that before that place was even built.
So when you made that $200K, did you get any revenue growth?
You can't make this up.
And
That 200K wasn't just all I made. That was just from one entity. I have several different streams of income.
okay, something's not adding up.
Man, that right there was the oh man, that was gold digging at its finest. Why is this man qualifying himself for her? He was already rejected. Now I'm back to from first impression. No one can ever know you. That's why these dating shows aren't good. Dating shows like this, but what is she doing? What, she already rejected you, bro. Don't deal with her. Now she's scouting everything about you. She just helped you out with all the other women, though. Deal with them. Deal with the woman that didn't pop the balloon, not her. Let me get on to the next one.
I think I be tricking sometimes.
In what way?
I be spending money on. But that's because I moved to LA. I got the good job. It was my first time making like 6 figures. Like, I'm comfortable, right? Like, for the first
Get with somebody like her, my bro.
time ever in my professional life, I done been through hell professionally. I finally arrived. So I'm taking men on dates. I'm sending you the drink. I think it's just something, it's sexy, it's empowering, it feels good. It doesn't make me feel less or too much of a woman. I don't feel like I'm operating in my masculine when I do like whatever that stuff is. It just empowered me. I wasn't buying shoes and stuff, but a meal, a few, like, we was eating good. I was going to crustaceans. We was going to catch. We was spending $350, and some of them had never even been to fine dining restaurants. So I was their first experience. Yeah, I was dating little young men too, and I said, "Oh well, never mind, never that." 28 was the lowest I went. I said, "Crystal, get on up."
Man, hold up. See, you can't. I don't disqualify all modern women now. I don't disqualify her. A woman like that, she said younger guys. She probably had older guys too, and still said, "Okay, you know what? I'm making this amount. I'm going to front the bill." This is the kind of woman men want. This is what I was talking about in my last video, the video before that. Women that do things like this. Do you know why I got with my wife? People like to say, that's why it boggles my mind every time women say, "Oh, these Filipinos, they need you. They're not doing anything. They want to take all your money." There was a time I was in the States. Do you know what happened? Do you know the kind of attitude my wife had? The same kind of attitude as this woman. I remember I had to pay bills. I was in upstate New York. I didn't have money. It was around the time of my son's birthday. Do you know what she did, my wife? And this is when I said, "This is my wife." I said, "I'm going to marry this girl." She said, "I'm going to send your son something on his birthday because you don't have the money." That's what she said. I'm going to send him something, and sent it. In times when I needed, she was there. Now, was I one of those hand-me-down guys? Oh, no, not at all. I mean, look at me now. So from there, I went on to having a business, which she was a part of my business. So, no, I wasn't that hand-me-down guy that needed a handout. But I was down at the time. Same thing this woman did. She helped guys that were down. Some guys were down for a long time. They'd probably been bums, but she said, she probably sugar mama. She's a sugar mama. No problem. I'll take it on. And took him out. A woman that doesn't mind giving is what guys want. Not about the gifts and all that stuff. It's about giving. It's about give and take. Give and take. Learn something, ladies. Look, it says, "Me to all passport bros that come to the South to find a trad wife for an exotic girlfriend." More women showing the hate. But why? Why? I just explained why guys are leaving. I'm not saying there's no good women in the West. I'm saying in the West, it's a lot more expensive. If a guy is going to take care of a woman whole, completely, without her spending a dime, he would have to do it in another country. But if a guy, he will stay and be with a woman that's willing to give and take. It's so bad. A guy has to live the soft guy era nowadays. A lot of people aren't understanding that. A guy has to be in the soft guy era. I'll explain something, right? And this is wild. And a lot of you may get it. When I was in upstate New York, it was almost like living in the Philippines. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. At the time, not no more. But my rent was $350. When I first came to the Philippines, my rent was $140. It's double the amount. But $350 for an apartment upstate, woo, you're winning. Yes. And that's what I had. And before that, it was 500, 2-bedroom, 65 square meters. No, more than that, like 100 square meters, upstate New York. It's freezing cold. That's why you can get it that cheap. Freezing. That's what I had. And that's where I was living. And that's the kind of lifestyle I was living. And I needed a woman to be on that lifestyle out there. That wasn't the case. When I was there, that's when I found my wife and relocated to the Philippines. And what made me relocate here is the way she was.
I want something feminine and delicate.
She showed me she had what it takes. And most women weren't showing that. And more guys are looking for that now. More guys are. Guys want women that are showing these things and not showing it by oh, I'm pretty, I'm soft. Because any woman can do that.
That's not fake.
But actually, when there's an example, she steps up to the plate and knocks it out the park. And guys will continue doing that because they realize
this is the way.
Passport, bro. Passport. No. It's definitely more to life than like women like we have back home.